If you get lost, you can always rely on a terrestrial address. You know your street, your city, your country. That specific sequence of coordinates provides a profound psychological anchor. It tells you exactly where you belong on this planet. For most of human history, looking up at the night sky offered the exact opposite feeling. The cosmos was an unmapped, vastly deep ocean. Stargazers could connect dots to make constellations, but they had no real coordinates and no true sense of scale or placement in the dark. Modern astrophysics and space-based observatories have mapped that dark. Using instruments like the Hubble Space Telescope, astronomers spent decades measuring the light and trajectory of millions of celestial bodies to chart our exact location. We are going to read our exact cosmic address, line by line. We will start here, on our tiny blue planet, and zoom out all the way to the absolute edge of human sight. This journey takes the universe from a random, terrifying void and turns it into a highly structured map, showing us exactly where we belong. Our first two lines are our planet and our solar system. We sit on Earth, exactly 1 astronomical unit, 93 million miles from the Sun. Pushing outward, we fly past the gas giants and pierce the Oort Cloud, an icy shell marking the outer boundary of the Sun's gravitational grip. Just beyond the solar system, we enter the Local Interstellar Cloud, a 30 light-year-wide wisp of gas. Our solar system drifts through this material at 50,000 miles per hour. That cloud is nested inside a massive, 1,000 light-year-wide cavity, the local bubble. This massive cavity was blasted open by ancient dying stars. These supernovae detonated millions of years ago, sweeping the surrounding space clear of dense gas. Our immediate cosmic neighborhood operates as a dynamic, scarred environment, actively shaped by stellar death. Zooming out, we find the Milky Way Galaxy. Our local bubble sits within the Orion Arm, a spiral branch extending from the center. The Milky Way spans 100,000 light-years across. It contains hundreds of billions of stars, all anchored by Sagittarius A star, a supermassive black hole packing the mass of 4 million suns. Expanding to line 4, we meet our closest galactic neighbors. The most prominent is the Andromeda Galaxy, surrounded by dozens of smaller satellite dwarf galaxies. Together, this collection forms the Local Group. It acts as a dumbbell-shaped cluster, spanning 10 million light-years in diameter, held tightly together by mutual gravity. On this scale, gravity supersedes cosmic expansion. Instead of drifting apart, the Milky Way and Andromeda are locked in a permanent bound cosmic dance. Pushing out to line 5, we reach the Virgo Supercluster. Our local group is a tiny node on the outskirts of this massive cluster. Here, the architecture shifts into a filamentary network, the cosmic web, where glowing intersections connect branching threads of light. Which brings us to line 6, the Laniākea Supercluster. We now know the Virgo Supercluster operates as a tiny appendage hanging off this 500 million light-year-wide structure. Laniākea is a basin of attraction. Inside it, 100,000 galaxies flow gravitationally, like water streaming down a cosmic valley, toward the Great Attractor. Next to Laniākea lies the Kipu superstructure. It's named after the ancient Incan recording device because its knotted strings perfectly mirror these galactic clusters. At this ultimate macro scale, the universe ceases to look like a map of static objects. It behaves like a fluid map of gravitational currents. Finally, we push to line 7, where the cosmic web itself begins to fade out. We reach the cosmic microwave background. This is the afterglow of the Big Bang, sitting at the 42 billion light-year horizon of our observable universe. This horizon is a temporal perimeter. It represents the limit of light's travel time since the universe began, marking the edge of our observable reality. Reversing the journey, we dive back through the cosmic web, down through Laniākea, into the Milky Way, and straight back to the solar system. Our cosmic address physically ties our local rock to the geometry of the entire universe, all the way back to the beginning of time. The sheer scale of these structures can be paralyzing to think about. Yet, sitting right here on Earth, you possess something incredibly rare: human consciousness. The vastness of the universe makes us physically infinitesimal, but our capacity to look out into that dark, trace the light and map our exact location is precisely what gives that vastness meaning.